Greetings, my fellow planeswalkers, and welcome back to the arena, to our 5th day on the road to Mythic. Today I had a bunch of quests where we should play blue or red spells. So I was putting together a blue-red deck, as much as I could anyway. I usually never play blue or red, so it was a challenge, but what I did was I put together a bunch of flying creatures. We have Cloudkin Seer to draw a card whenever it hits the battlefield. Then we have Warden of Evos Isle to reduce the costs of all the flying creatures. We have Winged Words to draw cards. We also have Behold the Multiverse to draw some cards. Then we have some generic flyers like this. One copy of this. I didn't have any more. Whenever you attack with 2 or more creatures with flying, draw a card. Then we have 2 copies of Augury Raven with Foretell, 3/3 flying. Then we have 1 copy of Goldspan Dragon. We have Limrith to also as a card draw engine. We have Windstorm Drake to buff up our creatures. Then 1 copy of Windreader Sphinx to also draw cards. Then we have a bunch of removals like Shock. We have Scorching Dragonfire, Royal Eruption, Fire Prophecy, some counter spells, 2 copies of Reject, and 3 copies of Saw It Coming. So, and we have 4 tap lands, Swiftwater Cliffs, 1 Riverglide Pathway. Now I just have 1 copy of this, but 4 copies would be ideal, because they come into play untapped. Then 12 islands and 7 mountains. So, let's see how it goes. As I said, I have no experience in building blue-red decks, so it's just an experiment. With that being said, let's take the fight to the air today. Okay, opponent goes first again, but we have 2 removals, 2 flyings, and a card draw, so let's hope for the best. Okay, we kill this right now. I think I will do this. Foretell the crow, the bird, and keep a mana up for the shock. And the next turn we have the card draw, or we can foretell, or we can foretell this. Okay, good. I want to keep mana open for my counter spell. So let's just pass the turn for now. And he might hesitate to play something. Okay, I will shock this. Okay, good. Foretelling this. And pass. Because next turn we can play the flying, have mana open for... Okay, we do this. Never mind. Okay, good. Play this now. Then we play this for 1 mana. And we might finally be able to attack some. Hopefully. And they have pacifism. Or banishing light. Or portable hole. Okay. Could play this. Or I could play this and this. Well, I do this. Big, huge threat on the board. Next turn we could play this and this. And finally do some damage. And we draw a card. Nice. And that's how you win in the air. Silver, tier 4. Not bad. I did reach Mythic on my other account yesterday, so I feel confident that I can reach Mythic with this account as well. Hopefully. Maybe not today, but someday in the future. Or I will just lose so many games that the game will crash. Hopefully not, but... I think I might try to build another deck. So, be right back. Welcome back. Well, I decided to change the deck, and I put together a deck that is supposed to be one of the top decks right now. It's a blue-red control-ish deck. It has tons of removal and counter spells. And I had to use all of my rare wildcards. I had 12 rare wildcards, and I had like 27 or 30 uncommon and common wildcards to create this. But for the sake of the video, why not? So it has a lot of removals, counter spells, like it has damage spells like Fire Prophecy. It has some card draw. It has Bone Crusher Giant, the only creature in this deck. Creature / removal. Shark Typhoon, one of my favorite cards, creates sharks. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a Shark 2 token that is with power toughness equal to the mana cost of the spell that you casted. Kiora, Best the Sea God, creates an 8/8 Hex-proof Kraken creature. So, and Midnight Clock allows you to shuffle your graveyard back into your deck, which is nice if you encounter a lot of mill decks, like rogues. So, well, this Swiftwater Cliffs, I didn't have enough rare wildcards, because instead of this, you're supposed to have the Scryland, Temple of Epiphany, and you're supposed to have 4 copies of this pathway. But I managed to put together almost everything else. So, let's see how it goes. Now, this is actually a best of 3 deck, but I don't have enough wildcards to create the sideboard. So, we have to try it in best of 1. So, we go first. We have two and a half land. Midnight Clock. We have 1 counter spell, 1 removal. I think we'll keep it. What's up with all the opponents that has weird amounts of cards in that deck? I'm used to... You should only have 60 cards in your deck. But I encountered opponents with like 99 cards or 250 cards. What's up with that? Well, the mysteries of this world. 2 Daisy, please. Okay, click continue. I'll give you a cookie. Oh, nice. Okay, we play our tap land. Okay, we do this. We need a land or a... That's good. To allow us to cycle, but... Bone Crusher. One of them in my library. Exile this. Okay. Good. But you know what? I play this as a land. Then I will pass the turn. Depending on what he does, I can use the removal on this. Good, he's tapped out, can't do anything about it. So we take the Bone Crusher. We destroy his creature. Next turn we play the Bone Crusher. Or should we play the clock? No, we take the Bone Crusher. Get the body on the battlefield. Put some pressure. Also we could draw out some removal if he has them. Okay, an exile effect. Not what I wanted to see, but it's fine. We have 3 more giants in our deck. So I play the midnight clock. This can give us 1 mana, so we have 2 mana available for this, depending on what plays. Okay, we want to counterspell this. And after a good counterspell, you need to släcka törsten with water. So, we pass the turn. And we can put our extra counter on this and still have mana open for the removal. Okay. Okay, we destroy this right way. And we put a counter on this. And we create our 8/8 hexproof Kraken. He cannot target this, so... But what he can do is, if he has an Ember Cleave, he can attack with his creatures and still get some damage in. But it's nothing to worry about with just these 1/1s. However, the double strike might be a problem if he has spells that pump up the attack. But we block. He should have saved this for this, and hoped that I would block this. So I will play my land. I will play my Fire Prophecy. Yeah, I will do this. Okay. Yeah, I should have saved the removal, but anyway, it's still good. Okay, nice. Okay, take control of the target creature. Well, now foretelling this, so we don't lose it when this reaches 12. Put down a land and attack. And let's just hope he doesn't concede. I really want to reach 12 counters on this, just for the fun of it. And this. Now we shuffle the graveyard into the deck and draw 7 cards. That's nice. So we do this. Putting the land back, draw another. Okay. Another Kiora beats the Sea God, another 8/8. And attack. I start to see why this deck is so good. Nice. Finally a winner. And let's see where we are on our quests. Okay, oh, 2 packs and a mythic. Nice. And we have, okay, 2 more. 2 more cards. So, 1 more game. I really like this deck, to be honest. I usually don't play this kind of deck, but I see why people play it. So let's just hope this game goes as well as the last. But this... well... we just need to play 2 more blue or red spells anyway. Okay, we have our red land. And a blue land, we can have a removal. We have counter spell, we have the clock. Let's see what he does. It feels like he has a lot of sacrifice effects and steal creature effects, but... okay, well, down with the clock right away. So we can hopefully draw another hand if we don't draw good cards. Today, please. As long as he just have a 1/4, it's not that bad. Okay, good. This is good. Pass the turn. If he doesn't play anything, we can put another counter on this. Or if he plays something scary, we have the counter spell. Well, 3 counter spells to be precise. Is this worthy of being a counter spell target? Yes, it is. Okay, land, good. Even though it comes into play tapped. I will foretell this. Because now we still have the mana open to counter. I'm not gonna waste counter spells on this. Okay, that's good. Do this as a land. Pass the turn. Now we have removal and counterspell. Okay, we do this. Wait for the end step. Play our Bone Crusher. And then we play the Giant next turn. Okay, land, good. Oh, Kiora, yes please. Because it has Hexproof. So let's just hope he doesn't have a Soul's Shatter or something, or a Board Wipe. But if he doesn't, I can block one of these 1/4. Then on the third step here, I can steal one of them. Yes, please, attack. Destroying them one by one. The question is, should I attack, forcing him to block or something? Well, never mind. He has to tap them all anyway. So, Bone Crusher Giant. And we attack. I will... No. Next turn. Never mind. I should have played this, but... some slight miscalculation on my part. Math was not my strongest subject in school. But the next turn we will gain control of one of his creatures. Okay, Dragon's Fire. Yes, we will. This is a counterspell target. He still takes damage. Nice. No. Well. He only has 2 mana, so yeah, we do this. Anyway, even if I didn't counterspell, he would take 2 damage, and he would still die of just this. But to sprinkle some salt in his wounds, I counterspell. Always fun if you are the one who controls the counterspell. So take control of this, and we attack. This was a really nice deck, actually. I think I would play this more. But I would prefer to have like 4 copies of Shark Typhoon. But let's see what we do in the next video. But this was the 5th day on the road to Mythic. Please like, share and subscribe if you like the video, and feel free to comment if you have any advice on what you like to see in the future. So until next time, bye.